Welcome to the Playbook for Amazon podcast. I'm your host, Jeff Lieber, and the goal of this podcast is to share what's working today that's helping my company, Turnkey Product Management, sell over 8 figures per year on Amazon for our clients. We will share with you the actionable steps, systems, and playbook that you can plug into your business to boost your sales on Amazon. Let's go. In this episode, we're talking about a strategy that you must try if you sell on Amazon. It's called profitable Amazon giveaways. I'm not talking about the strategy you've probably heard of for the past couple of years where you're doing an Amazon giveaway to give away 1,000 units for $1 or 99 cents or for free, and you're losing thousands of dollars in the hopes that you'll rank on page 1. That's not what we're talking about. This is called a profitable Amazon giveaway. And it's a core strategy that we pretty much run for all of our full service clients, as well as most of our coaching clients here at Turnkey Product Management are using with great success. And so we're going to talk about that strategy first, and then I'm going to cover another way to put it on steroids, where you can actually build an audience off of Amazon at the same time while doing this. Just to give you some quick numbers of how powerful this is, for one of our top performing clients, we did this over a 2-month period. For this client, we ran 8 giveaways, 8 different giveaways for 24 products. That was what we were trying to give away. Amazon actually only gave away 6 products out of the 24. So we actually only had to pay for 6. And the average retail price of those were about $130 each. And then the cost of goods, you add that in. And so in total, it cost us about $1,000 over a 2-month period. And we got $9,500 in trackable direct revenue from this giveaway. And as the bonus, we also got 176,000 YouTube views that we can now repixel and retarget all of those people with ads. So we built a 176,000 person audience. And then we also got 23,000 web page visits as well. So for the cost of $1,000, we got over $9,500 in revenue and over 100,000 people into our audience. And as an update now, supplements are now allowed to use this as well. They used to not be available. That's the exciting strategy. I'm going to cover it in detail, give you the step-by-step. Really, really excited about this. So let's jump in. Okay, so let's jump into the Amazon profitable giveaway strategy. So again, best case study, we spent $1,000, got over $9,500 in revenue, as well as over 176,000 YouTube views. And there's also a variety of ways that you can use these giveaways, okay? So if you sell your own products, you can give away your own products, right? You can give away complementary products of your own brand, right? And get some cross-branding out there. And let's say that you sell one product, or let's say you sell a toothbrush, right? And you're not a super big name brand, but you can go give away, say, a related complementary product like Crest toothpaste, right? Super, billion-dollar brand, right? You can give away a tube of Crest toothpaste, but you can actually be getting free advertising or incredibly cheap advertising for your toothbrush, okay? So there's a lot of different ways you can do this. You can also give away books if they're related to your product, right? So there's so many different ways, and we'll jump into all that. So first, people ask, where are these giveaways? Where do they show up? Okay, because this is a completely terms of service compliant strategy. This is actually on Amazon.com. This is, they are letting us do this. They're telling us to do this. So if you go to Amazon.com, and then in the search bar at the top, you just type into the search bar the word giveaways. Okay, type that in, and then you'll see it come up. The giveaways page will just automatically come up, and you will see tons of products. I'll actually just go to it right now. And when I search for it, I see some compression tights are being given away, some hemp oil, a posture corrector belt. There's some really cool stuff on here. So if you want to just purely use it just to go get free products, you can do that as well. But I'm looking at it from a marketing perspective, and I'm going to give you guys that insight. So there's tons of free traffic on here that it's becoming more and more popular, where people are going to the Amazon giveaways page, right? Customers, and they're just searching for products that they're interested in and trying to enter these giveaways, right? So why not take advantage of all of that beautiful free traffic, right? So how do you do that? So let's jump in. The best place to start, let's just assume that you're doing your own product, okay? But you can apply it to a complementary product just the same. But let's say you have your own product, right? Let's say you sell a toothbrush. So simply go to your product page on Amazon. Go find your product page for your toothbrush. And if you scroll down, there's a section more near the bottom, and it's called Set Up an Amazon Giveaway. So just go to that section and literally click on the link right there. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I'm going to try to walk you through this best I can, just verbally. But it is, there are a lot of steps to it, and there's a few really important critical steps that you want to do to maximize your profit. And so I'll do my best here verbally, but we actually have a really detailed, it's probably 4 or 5 page standard operating procedure with every single step broken down so that you can hand it off to your team. So we'll give you that completely for free. So we'll link to that. It'll be above or below here, and we'll make sure that that's in there so that you can just hand that off to your team, and then you guys set it up following those step-by-step instructions. So don't worry about taking super detailed notes, because we will just give you the step-by-step. Okay, so next, if you go to your product page, click Set Up an Amazon Giveaway, and then it'll go over to this page here. You'll see it just says enter details, and then there's the product listed there. And then it says how many prizes do you want to give away? It says recommends 2 or more, so let's just do 2. Okay, so let's say we want to give away 2 of your product. And then for your seller name, you could put your brand name, or we usually put the brand name. So let's just say that we were Crest Toothbrush. All right. And then you just need to add a customer image, so you can put your brand logo or whatever you want to put there. I'll just put placeholder image. Next, we're going to select your giveaway type. What we do is we recommend selecting the option lucky number instant win, not first come, first serve. So do lucky number instant win. And then when you go down from there, what's beautiful is that they'll give you some options for how many entrants are required before giving away. So we always choose the maximum number that they allow. So right now it's telling me the lucky number that will win is either number 200, 300, or 400. So I always choose the max, right? 400. So we give away less product and less cost. Next, you can have no additional steps to enter for the entrants, or you can have them follow an author, or watch a video short, or watch a YouTube video. So I almost always do YouTube video. And if you don't know how to do that, we have resources as well for how to upload a video to YouTube, or how to cheaply make a video that you can upload to YouTube. One quick suggestion is that if you don't have video, a lot of sellers come to us and say, we don't have video. You can literally just put together like a slideshow, of a couple images of your product, right? And then literally narrate that video, narrate the PowerPoint presentation, and then save it as a video file, right? Like a screen share presentation. So screen share, of a couple of your photos, and you can actually give a little sales pitch for promoting your product, and boom, you have a very basic video there. So that's better than nothing. So you can put a YouTube video in there, and then you'll click validate. And then the other really cool thing under that is offer a discount to entrants. So this is really cool. So we always do this, especially with your own product. So you can give away a coupon code to all of the losers, or I guess I shouldn't call them losers, all the people who did not win the contest, right? Because we might have 400 people enter this contest, and 399 of them are not going to win. But you can give them a 10% or 40% or coupon code, and give that to the people who didn't win. So now you have 399 people that just watched a YouTube video about your product or whatever you want them to watch, and it should pre-sell whatever you're trying to do. And then it says, sorry, you didn't win, but here's 10% off, or here's 30% off your product here. And that's where we got all those sales from when I mentioned those numbers earlier. It's largely from the non-winners. And then for discoverability, it says public or private. So what we're talking about today is public. That's how you get listed on that public Amazon giveaways page. Okay, so I'm going to click public. All right, cool. And then you'll go to the next page, and then you can see how it will look to the customers. And then you check out, and you're just basically purchasing your own products, right? So you're actually getting that money back. I think you just lose the Amazon 15% fee. And so it's really, not as costly as the numbers that I said before. And that's pretty much it. So that's like the most basic way to set up the giveaway. We do this over and over again. We run as many as we can. And I would just recommend at a minimum, you just test one, right? Just go make one and see how it goes, right? And measure the results. And we have in the standard operating procedure, even it shows you how to go check your stats on it and how to see if it was profitable. Cool. So that's that part of the strategy. Now I want to talk a little bit about how to put it on steroids. And this is what I have not heard anyone else talking about. So with the power of YouTube, right? YouTube is linked to Google, right? Google owns YouTube. And what you can do is you can set up like retargeting ads for all the people who watch your video, right? And if you're not familiar how to do that, we even have instructions for how to do that. But at a high level, it's the same thing as a Facebook remarketing pixel or a Google remarketing pixel, right? And so it's going to be linked to your ads account within Google. And even if you've never run ads before, like Google ads or retargeting ads, it's worth setting up, okay? And we have instructions for how to do it yourself. You can hire someone off of, a website like Fiverr or Upwork or something like that for probably under $50 and just have them set up your, YouTube pixel and Google Pixel account. And it's worth doing anyways. You should do that as a business. If you're not doing that, you can have that on your website. Even if you're not ready to run ads, you can still put the pixel down so that anyone that watches that video or anyone that goes to a web page, they will be added to your pixeled audience. And then whenever you're ready down the road, like say it takes you a month or two to figure out how to set up some ads, some Google ads or retargeting ads, then you'll have that audience from the past month. But if you never set up the pixel, you're losing all of those customers. You can't go back in time and add them into the pixeled audience. So just as another side tip, on your website, make sure you have a Facebook retargeting pixel and a Google AdWords and analytics pixel that can also be used for YouTube. All right, so I want to give you guys a few bonus tips that will take this strategy to the next level. So number one, in order for people to enter this giveaway, they only have to watch 15 seconds of the video. So even if you upload a 2-minute video, they only have to watch 15 seconds. So tip number one is make the first 15 seconds of that video killer, right? Make it absolutely pop. Get your message across, sell your product, and make them want to watch past the 15-minute or 15-second mark if possible. Number two, on YouTube videos, when you upload your video there to YouTube, there's something called annotations. And that's where you can add, you've probably seen it if you've ever been on YouTube, where little pop-ups will come up, like a little button that says like subscribe or click here to go to our website or click this link, right? There's a number of ways to do that. And so what we recommend is that you put one of those annotations somewhere in that video in the first 15 seconds, usually at the 5 or 10 second mark, so that you'll actually get a decent amount of customers. It won't be all of them, but it'll be a percentage of customers will click on that because if they're interested in your product, they might click on, your annotation, and then you can send them wherever you want. You could send them to Amazon. You can send them to your storefront page. You can also send them to your website. And that's the other beautiful part is if you send them to your website, then you can put a Facebook pixel on your website, right? And so now you've added this, what was just an Amazon customer who was on the Amazon giveaways page. They are now in your YouTube pixel audience, and they are also now on your Facebook pixel audience, right? And if you send them to a landing page or a squeeze page on your website, you can then make them an offer. You could try to sell them something. You could try to collect their email address. You could try to get them into Facebook ManyChat. You can make them an offer, and anything that you want to do, you can get creative there. That's just another tip that if you can do that and get them over to a squeeze page, you can actually collect their info. And again, don't worry about all these technical steps, because we even have how to make an annotation for a YouTube video in our standard operating procedure SOP document. We also have, as another piece of it, you got to set up an Amazon promotion if you want to give that 10% off coupon code to all the losers of the giveaway. We have the steps in there as well if you're unfamiliar how to conduct that. All right, so I know I just covered a lot of info. There's a lot of steps in there, and so I just want to bring it back to the basics and give you a quick recap and summary of what to do. So back to the basics. This is an Amazon profitable giveaway strategy. This is actually on Amazon.com, so this is something that they're okay with us doing as a seller. And number two, you actually want to take advantage of that free traffic. You want to there's a few different ways you can use it. You can give away your own product, right? You can give away a complementary product under your same brand. You can cross-sell and link them. You can take advantage of other name brands that sell complementary products. Like, say, if you sell a toothbrush, you can give away Crest toothpaste, right? Or Crest floss, or a complementary product that people will go, but they can watch a video about your related product, right? And that video pre-sells your product and allows you to get them into a pixeled audience. That's really the key, is that you can get those thousands of people to get into your pixeled retargeting audience so that you can run both, YouTube and AdWords ads, right? And then we also talk about that bonus strategy, how you can actually run Facebook retargeting ads to them as well if you use a landing page. To recap the numbers, our best performance that we have seen to date is we spent about $1,000 to give away 6 products, and in return, we got just under $10,000 in direct trackable revenue. So it was profitable from the get-go. And the big bonus is that we got 176,000 YouTube views of one of our best product sales videos, right? Our client had really, really great videos for us to run on YouTube. And as a result, they're able to kind of get a lot of those people over to their website by putting an annotation, and they can build that audience there. They can also track them on Facebook and then retarget them with ads. So it is one of the cheapest ways to get traffic on the internet that I've seen, in the past couple of years. And the beautiful part is that it's on Amazon, right? Which has an incredible amount of traffic. And so we have a full written out step-by-step standard operating procedure. So you don't need to worry about all these details or take notes. You can just go in the show notes or wherever we have it, download the steps, hand it off to one of your team members or do it yourself. Just try it on one and see what happens. Check the stats. We even show you how to check your stats, see how it goes, and just test it on a basic video. If you don't have a video, don't let that stop you. Go make a basic video like I talked about earlier in the episode. There's a very cheap, fast way to do that. And from there, this is a strategy that if it works once you figure out and crack the code, you can run it week after week after week and run it on all your product. Start running on competitors' products, right? Complementary products. There's so many different ways to use this strategy. We run it with all of our clients here at Turnkey. So I really hope that this was helpful for you guys, and would love to hear, if you guys put it into action and see some success with it. We always love to hear success stories. So thank you so much for listening, and good luck out there. All right, so I know a lot of you were probably driving or working out or multitasking while listening and wish you'd been taking notes on that strategy, but no worries. So this strategy was actually included in a new accelerator that we just came out with, and this is one of the many strategies that we have in there that are aimed at boosting your sales on Amazon. It's what's working in our business with our clients right now, and we just hand those to you. and every strategy behind it has a detailed step-by-step standard operating procedure, training video, and full explanation on how to supercharge the strategy as well, so you can hand off to any team member on your team. Basically, they can follow it and boost your sales. So that's what we designed it for. There's even some one-on-one support included with that. So the whole program is a really, really great deal, especially if you just implement even one or two of the strategies. It would be hard to not make your money back very, very quickly. And so just head over to our website, turnkeyproductmanagement.com. Search for the Growth Strategies Accelerator. Hopefully this strategy alone today that we covered was incredibly helpful, and if you take action on that, I think you'll be really, really happy with the results. So go out there, take action, and thank you guys so much for listening.